My name is Evgenia Lysova and I'm Associate Professor in Organizational Behavior and in Management and Organization Department. I do research in the area of meaningfulness and work and career, so how people pursue their purpose at work. And I'm particularly interested also in the responsibility side of it. What is the side of the responsibility of an organization, how organization can actually provide opportunities for individuals to experience their work as meaningful. I'm very much interested in how actually individuals get to experience more meaningful work. Is there anything within the organizational context, in the relationships they have at work, that helps them experience the sense of work meaningfulness? Is there something in their job? And what we as an organizations and individuals ourselves can actually do to experience more meaningfulness in our work? I'm trying to make impact both scientifically and also practically, to give back, to actually try to translate the work that I do, the research that I do, to the companies. The rationale why also many people are currently also leaving the organization, so we heard about this idea of great resignations going on, is that people started to realize that they're missing the sense of meaningfulness that they actually really want to have in this organization work context. So I'm trying to bring also the topic of meaningfulness and purpose to the management boards of organization and let people just talk about it. And there is always an assumption if you create meaningful work, that's always will be there, but it's not necessarily the case, because we know from research it's actually fluctuating. So you could have big experiences of work meaningfulness, when you just finished the project, you feel very successful, you got a sense of appreciation, but in the end of the week something sad happened, or not necessarily you haven't achieved something, or management has not recognized your effort into something that actually could seriously damage your experiences of meaningful work. So therefore, it's extremely important to see how we as individuals, but also as organizations, can actually also help to sustain and maintain this experience of meaningful work and not being diminished completely. That's what I'm working on. One of the ways our organizations can provide opportunities for individuals to experience meaningful work is through creating a culture, establishing different policies and practices. One of them could be corporate social responsibility. We know from research when individuals work for organizations that do good for society, they do good for their stakeholders, they feel a sense of pride, a sense of belonging to the organization that does good. And through this sense of belonging, individuals could actually experience their work as meaningful. That could be one way of connecting organizations to individuals. Another way you can think is about the kind of leaders we actually hire. The kind of leaders are there to lead the organization. What is their purpose, right? How do they connect to the employees? What kind of leadership styles do they have? How they give sense to the employees? That leaders matters extremely as well, because we know from the research is that actually leaders do destroy meaningfulness a lot. So therefore it's extremely important to understand what is their meaningfulness, right? What is meaningful for them, that matters, because when they also understand that, when they have a clear sense of purpose, they can also able employees to create opportunities for them to actually experience the work as meaningful, and help them also communicate, help to connect those employees to the overall objective of the organization. Does everybody has a calling? I think it depends also, that standard answer of academic, it depends. It depends, and also how do you define. How I look at the calling is not a particular profession that you always dreamed of, but it is a certain sense of a call that you have towards a particular activity, to do something. For example, I believe I have a calling to enlighten people, to inspire people, to give light in people's life. That's my calling. As you can see, I can do it as an academic, as a scholar, which I deeply love, but I can do it as a teacher by inspiring students. I can go to organizations and give a talk, and it will be different in a different kinds of settings. I can do the same thing and still follow my calling. That's what I mean. So that I do believe all people have a calling, but not necessarily within a particular profession. I believe that people have purpose, or maybe they're still searching for it. And calling is a way for people to actually pursue their purpose in the work context. Science with purpose matters a lot to me. It resonates with what I do, the whole idea of having purpose. I do believe individuals have purpose, organizations have purpose, and it's so important there is an idea of alignment between individuals as is in place in an organization. There's alignment also between the purpose they have and their organizations. Without purpose, I don't really see our individuals and organizations really thrive in today's society.